Yeah, this one, this one out of the UK. So you remember the horrible attack in Southport where a US-born, a UK-born citizen, but a child of immigrants. I don't know how many generations back we need to go on this. Axel Ruda Cubana used a knife to kill 3, young kids at a Taylor Swift themed dance party last summer in Southport, in England. Just horrific. Anyway, the government of the United Kingdom has now figured out how to make this stop. How to Southport, not South Park. Sorry, Southport, UK. The UK government has figured out how to stop this, how to make sure it never happens again. Basically, they are now imposing. Now, it turns out that Axel, bought his knives, his knife that he used for this horrific crime, on Amazon. So the UK is basically making it a lot more difficult to buy knives online, and I guess in person. Anyone buying a knife online is going to face tough requirements to prove their age. So I guess it's age-related. This is the lesson of this case, said the Prime Minister. We need checks and barriers for the purchase of knives. Obviously, knives killed the young children, and therefore we should be monitoring, regulating, controlling knives. I guess it's all knives. Now, I don't know, why it's so difficult to go to the corner store and buy a knife. Maybe they'll regulate that as well more significantly. But there you go. Under the new law, online retailers are going to be required to ask anyone buying a knife for 2 types of identification, such as a passport or driver's license, and also record a live video to prove their age. Keir Starmer, the Prime Minister of England, said it remains shockingly easy for our children to get their hands on deadly knives. The lesson of this case could not be clearer. He continues, time and time again, as a child, the Southport murderer carried knives. Time and time again, he showed clear intent to use them, and yet tragically, he was still able to order the murder weapon off the internet without any checks or barriers. A 2-click killer. This cannot continue. So that's the problem. Amazon made it too easy to buy knives. We need to deal with that. We need to stop that, and everything. All these knife crimes will go away. It is bizarre, right? It is truly bizarre that this is the response that people have, right, to these kind of things. Not, monitoring people who carry around knives, who threaten the use of knives, who indicate signs that they might be violent. No, what we need to monitor is the knives. Anyway, and what about people over 18? Yeah, I guess they can't restrict the ability of people over 18 to buy knives. How many crimes are committed by under 18s using knives? I'm curious. It's so absurd. It's so absurd that this is the attitude. This is the framing. I mean, it's not even like, there are lots of reasons to buy knives. It's not even like an assault weapon, where there's only really one thing to do with, right? Knives are, and it's so easy to get knives. And it doesn't require a special knife. Pretty much any knife would do it. Not how you solve these kind of problems.